Hello guys, welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Project Hospital, where we are going to continue diagnosing. Basically, um, we made some big changes. Originally, we were planning for 6 floors in this hospital. We reduced it to 4, which, by the way, can't get over the fact. And if anybody has any good solution to it, I would really appreciate putting it down in the comments. That the top, since I originally planned for 6 floors, even though I could get rid of the extra 2 floors on the top, the elevators are still going up to 6 floors, and that's one thing. It's one thing that it looks stupid. Like, look at that. If I go up, this is the top. This is the top of the building, and there are still 2 floors like that, and I cannot get rid of them because if I get rid of them, I get rid of the elevator itself. It's ugly. That's one thing. Okay, I can deal with ugly. I'm probably gonna end up like making a little using this color, this wall color, making something around them. So it's basically gonna look like a chimney or something. And it's one thing that it's still gonna show that there is an elevator, which is kind of stupid. But the problem what I have is not that. The problem is that if I build, I still need to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elevators. And for each elevator, each floor costs about 2,000. Now there's 2 extra floors, which means that these 7 elevators are gonna cost me an extra 14,000 or more, um, just because there are like 2 ghost levels. Anyway, so let's just get back here. And what we are doing right now, we have 21,373, not a lot because we just started the day, but as you can see, not so bad. Hospitalization was costing us 1,975 already because last night, the night shift already cost that much. But so far we are going, actually today we are already, making, we don't know how much money we make. We're gonna need roughly 23,000 to break even, so we're gonna have to work hard. But we're gonna have 84 customers and we already fully treated 13, so we're good. Anyway, let's just get back to it. I need more money. The main idea or the main purpose what I have is that on the second floor, I have this ER hospitalization. I want to move these rooms, just these rooms basically, up here to the 4th floor. This is where they're gonna be, okay? And then I can actually design, I wanna design a pathology right here, okay? Now we've been doing many episodes just designing, so I'm taking a break a little bit. And right now I'm gonna just continue playing it as quick as possible. Let's actually see, do we have any patients that are waiting for us? We are at ER department right now. Waiting, fulfilling, going to doctor, fulfilling needs. Okay, nobody's waiting for us. Normally there is nobody waiting for us here. Nobody's waiting for us here. Nobody's waiting for us here. Nope. That's interesting. So far, nobody. Cardiology. Here you go. We got Jennifer Jones. Let's get rid of everybody else. Jennifer Jones is waiting for us. Who else? Neurology. There you go. John Wright also waiting for us. And let's see. Infectious disease. We don't have anything yet. Yeah, that's the next thing I still have to design and build up. And this one is not waiting for us. Okay, so only 2 people were waiting for us. That's good. Our prestige is already 97%, which is perfect. Yesterday was 100. So we are doing very well, guys. All right, so let's just continue this. Let's start with John Wright, okay? Oh, we actually already gave him, so he's gonna do a physical examination first. Um, Actually, I'm thinking, since he's already in the right department, should we actually do like ophthalmoscopy? Just, I mean, all of these are checking your eyes. Maybe I do a neurology because one, this all need if, oh wait a minute. Yeah, this one, if it's open angle glaucoma, he wouldn't have a problem with the light. So let's just do a neurological testing because that's very quick. Okay, let me double check. Our sound is perfect. Okay. I wasn't sure about that. Sorry about that. Okay. So you are done, and then Jennifer Jones. Okay, so he's got breathing problems and fatigue. We're gonna give him some broncholitis. We haven't got there yet. But after that, what are we gonna do with him? With her? We already did physical, chest, speech, and temperature. And we have a whole plethora of things we can do if we want. Breathing problem. I would do a neck palpation, an oral cavity inspection, for sure. Now, if you have fatigue, I would actually do I want to do what is it? A blood pressure test. Here you go. Let's do a blood pressure test. That's very quick and easy. Should I do a CRP? CRP is also very quick, and we can just see, we can actually do it right here. Let's also do a CRP. So she's gonna have a lot. We are in the cardiology department. The cardiology department is not busy right now, I believe. Well, 4 people. That's very fine. All right. So let's go. We can actually, first of all, go back to this mode, come back to somewhere where we can actually see something, and go. I'm gonna have this one, we're gonna have to put it somewhere here, I believe. Like here. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Finished last was interview. Okay. Okay, she has again infectious, general, or emergency basically, and she's at the emergency. Vomiting, fever, loss of appetite. I would do a physical. Abdominal. I'm thinking, yeah, I need to check the fever to make sure that it's not really high fever. I would do an abdominal. Oh, I will do that. So abdominal, physical abdominal temperature. I think for now that should be enough. All right, let's go. Oh, some blood on the floor. Luckily, we have some good janitors right now. We are really good at that. Okay, simple. Okay, this is the typical thing. When I see this, the only thing I do, physical and differential. He has 25% ability in that, so that should be enough. Differential, I said, and that should take care of it. We would find out what exactly happened. If really not, we can do an X-ray, but most of the time it's enough. Crohn's disease. Okay, so we know what your problem is. I think we just sent you over from somewhere else. So all we need to do is let's see if there is anything extra we have to figure out. You don't have fever. We did physical already. Stool analysis would give you some recommendations, which I believe, oh, we don't have yet, but I don't think it's a big thing. Presence of blood in the stool. I don't want to do that. probably is because of the Crohn's disease. So whatever. Blood test. CRP would give NSAIDs, very low again. We already have that. Yeah, I don't need anything. I'm just gonna simply treat this person. Don't forget, we have 84 people coming today, which means that we have to be as efficient as possible. Now, this doctor didn't want to give him this too. Now, I'm actually looking at it and I see that we have abdominal uh, cramps and it's medium. Whenever it's medium, I'm gonna give it to them. He has farting a lot, that's fine. Fatigue is low, so I don't really need to do that. That's fine. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh gosh, so breathing problems. Great. Again, 20, 14 different pages. 14 pages times 6. 14 times 6 is, what is it? It's 84, right? Am I correct? 84? 14 times 6, yeah, 60 plus 24 is 84, yeah. Why am I doubting my math? Okay, let's do a physical, chest. Let's do a fever. Let's check his temperature. And let's actually do an oral cavity inspection because it's something breathing, whatever. So let's look into his mouth for a second. I think that should be fine. However, he went to the traumatology. We might find some other stuff. Oh, okay. Somebody is not collapsing, but okay. He is in serious trouble. Should be cardiology. Are you telling me that that only gives him diet modification when it's a HHD with heart failure? That doesn't sound right. Hypertensive heart disease refers to multiple complications with high blood pressure that affects the heart and can result in heart failure. So practically his biggest problem is he have a high, what is it? She has high blood pressure. That's pretty much the big problem. So here we finished, we checked, we know everything before even checking him out. That's good. Now, I don't need to give him an echo. He already had an echo, so that's fine. Okay, so he doesn't have hypertensive finding. That's interesting. We already have that. Irregular heartbeat. Okay, so this one is going to be diet modification. That's definitely not a problem. Question is, diuretics. I don't know if you can do it in a TC room. Diuretics, you can do it ICU, required room ICU, office or diagnostic units at general surgery, internal medicine, cardiology, and neurology. So we cannot do it in either the TC hospitalization or the general. So we cannot have it here. He has to go over to the other one. The problem is we cannot even give it to him. Like, first stabilize him and go. So we have to send him over. I'm sorry, I know you're quite almost dead, but you have to go over and quickly get some diuretics because that's the danger. Breathing problems, you can actually get the broncholitis. Why not? Not sleeping, broncholitis, get it now. The rest is fine, but go over there. And once you're over there, let's see what we're gonna do with you. Physical, yeah, I mean, why not? Let's do a physical. We can do an ECG. No, CRP, sorry. Because then you're gonna get some NSAIDs. You can do an abdominal palpation, would give you diet modification. That's the same as here. I don't need that. Actually, it would also give you pain medicine. So let's do that if it's necessary. And also, you should do an ECG. which also could be a potentially dangerous thing. So, mm, not yet. Just go over there. Actually, you know what? Do that because once you go over there, first they're gonna give you these, you're gonna be stabilized, and then you can do it. I hope you will be okay, sir. I'm thinking of actually Peter Jones. Okay, he's on our list, so I'm gonna try to pay attention to him later. This person, no worries at all. He has everything. We already know that he has infectious monoculosis. Physical didn't show anything. That's interesting. Oral cavity would give him some pain medicine, same as the physical, but let's do an oral cavity. We are not, we don't have a lot of patients here, so we have time. Physical, physical, that one. Serologic, we don't need this because we're already getting the corticosteroids. And of course, we don't need the X-ray either. So let's just do an oral cavity. That's very quick. And once you check that, we can give you the treatment already. Go to here, leg contusion. There you go. Uh, well, she had to do an X-ray for that right there. So not a hallelujah moment, actually. We're just gonna treat you and you can go. Hey, fever, how you doing? Again, we know all the symptoms, we know everything, so you just simply get treated. There you go. We know what your problem is, but that's an internal medicine problem. Okay? Now, let's actually take a look how many people are in internal medicine. Is it worth sending you over there? Oh, look at that. There are 5 people there for how many? How many? I think 3 doctors. How many do we have here? Still have too many. So I think since it's an internal medicine stuff, although we already did a lot of tests on you, kind of feel like maybe we should just finish it. I'm not even sure. Blah, blah, blah. Because we still have to make an odometry. Although that would be very low, it would give you eardrops if necessary, but it's not really a big thing. We did everything else. Evaluation would give you the same thing. Actually, I have to send him over because diuretics is something that you cannot do here. Okay, so you must go over. I'm sorry. And then once you go over, let's do an odometry and then we're gonna treat you. Okay? Not odometry, audiometry. Sorry. Okay, same thing again. Something is wrong with your leg. All we do is we do a physical. Karen Hernandez has 1% of differential. I wouldn't call it sufficient, so you go over to Dana Harris. She has a much better, actually go over to Elizabeth Hernandez. She's the best in that right now. We have to improve those and do a differential. Okay, somebody is, oh, without doing anything, we definitely give you anti-hammer, basically stopping your blood. All the rest is kind of middle, so that's not a big thing. We already know that this is your problem. What else can you have? Yeah, we do have to have a physical to make sure that your wound is not infected. So we're going to stop your bleeding so you cannot collapse or anything. And then we check your wound first, physical, and then we're going to treat you. So let's do a physical here. And as you can see, her condition like right away went down from that because she's getting the blood treatment. It's kind of unrealistic if you ask me. It should take a little bit, not a fraction of a second after starts to get dead, but that's whatever. Okay, what else? Oral cavity we checked. And I think that's it, right? We already said we don't really need anything else. Yeah. So we're just gonna treat you. Thank you so much. Okay, now, since we cannot see what he's getting, I want to make sure that he gets the diet modification. He probably gonna get it anyway, but just to make sure. And fever medicine. Okay? I want to make sure that whatever is medium, he gets it, and the rest is gonna be done by the doctors. Okay, neurology. Uh, we had a neurological testing that didn't work out, and the physical didn't show anything. This is the guy we just had now, right? So let's actually go and do an ophthalmoscopy. There is no discomfort here. If I do perimetry, I'm going to do it together with tonometry because they are in the same room in the neuro exam unit. If I already sent him over, let's do it at the same time. Gonioscopy is actually ICU or office diagnosis and neurology. So he can do this first. Gonioscopy, which is like the water, how much water you have. Then let's do all basic visual test. No need because all these, well, other than one, the corneal abrasion wouldn't have. Let's do a basic visual test. Let's do this first and let's take it from there. Next step is going to be tonometry and perimetry because they are the same. Actually, these three, gonioscopy, he can do it in this office. These two, he will have to go to another one, but still a simple one. Okay, so let's go. Chickenpox. Okay, we know what your problem is and we know all your symptoms. There is nothing else we need to do. Just treat you. Again, let's take a look at it. He has a fever and they don't give him the fever medicine. So I'm sorry, but I have to override what you're doing. Rest. It's also medium, so you know what? You're gonna get that one as well. We don't need to hospitalize you though. Because the thing is that the TC hospitalization is supposed to be the place where you figure out what's wrong with you. We already know what's wrong with you, so you don't need to go there. Now, somebody is again close to collapsing. Is it this guy? Because that's when he started to. William White is still in problem. Frank Foster is not red. So apparently it's still William White that we are worried about. Where is William White? Actually, let me just add him here. And I want to see where he is. Oh, he's back at the office. Okay, that's good. That's really good. The problem is that I think I'm not sure. We get back to you, sir, when we are there. Okay, so go to here. This guy is not a problem. There is no problem with this guy. Hold on. Let's just get rid of that thing. This guy is all fine. We just have to do a simple fracture. We can treat that. We don't need to x-ray. So he actually managed to find it again with differential diagnosis. That's why differential diagnosis is so important. And we're done. Karen Clark, okay, you should be in the general surgery department, that's for sure. And what do we have to do? Biopsy would really find out that that's your problem. Okay, how many people in the general surgery now? 5 people. That's actually not too few, but we are still early in the day. And let's see, they are treated. Okay, that's not a lot. Look at that. 3 people are already treated, so they are out of the way. So that's okay. That's perfectly fine. So go over to general surgery, please. And let's see what we're gonna do with you. Physical, maybe? Just in general. Temperature. I don't want to do a biopsy, basically. That's the whole idea. I try to avoid anything that is like invasive. So let's try just these. Uh, I'm going to put in differential diagnosis. So hopefully that means that they're going to send him to a doctor who is able to do that. And hopefully that should be enough. Okay. This one we have, again, all these ear-related problem. At least you're at the right department. We're gonna have to do an ear exam. Let's do a temperature test. Physical. Okay. Audiometric could be one more what we need, but actually, let's see. Maybe we don't. So let's just do that. All right. Again, we found out what's wrong with you. A USG found it out for us. So there is no more possible symptoms. So we're just gonna treat you. But let's see. I just want to make sure that he gets what he needs. So I'm going to give him the analgesics and the broncholitis myself. This one is the treatment, so he's going to get that. Okay. Common cold. Okay, I don't think that it's a $90 little thing. Let's not waste time on it. Just go. Deep wound and arm. Okay, so we already stopped the bleeding. And we did the physical exam, so he didn't have an infected wound. That's the most important thing. Okay? There is nothing new that came out from the physical. Actually, it says that there was, but I don't know what, because I think it was all there. But anyway, uh, we can do it all here, right? Let's see. We don't need that. Open wound, arm penetration, wound closure, we can do it. Yeah, we can do everything here in the ER. So let's just patch you up. No need for hospitalization. Thank you so much. Okay, now this is one of those again. We have muscle pain, which could be 6 pages of so about 36 different things. Now, as you can see, some orthopedia, some traumatology, little bit of internal medicine, and one general hospital. So it's like, who knows? Right now, it's a really, we don't know anything about it. So let me just try to do a physical, just basics for now. Let's do physical and temperature. I'm not even sure I want to do a chest. Well, there are things that could be related, so why not? Let's do a chest oscillation because that's very quick, okay? And the neurological testing, okay. Go to. So basic visual test, ophthalmoscopy, and neurological testing showed nothing. Okay, so now we're going to do a gonioscopy, which we can do here in the office. And then I'm going to send him over to tonometry and perimetry. You know what? Let's do it step by step. Hey, Talk Show T, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I love this game, man. The thing that I love the most, go ahead, is that it's actually, as far as I'm concerned, it's 3 games in one. One is a building game, one is playing a doctor, just like what I'm doing, and one is basically a management game when you are managing all the different doctors and nurses and everything who needs to go to get some, what is it? Some, some, how do you call it? Oh my gosh. Who needs to learn something? How to say it? So basically, it's like 3 game in one, which I really enjoy because it gives you variation. It doesn't make you bored. Like I don't know if you've seen how. Is it the first time that you're here? If not, if yes, then maybe I can show you around in the hospital. But if not, then you've seen it. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I believe you just. Did you just follow me? I think so. Unfortunately, there is nothing. Yeah, I like. Actually, that's the next thing that I'm planning to do. Uh, there is this one, treat patients in control doctors in specialist mode. I already done a lot of those. Look at that. Where is it? Here. I actually did that on this Oopsie Corporation. You actually have like, I did like 3 or 4 different, starting from like very low level. Here I already have to do specialist mode, and then I can have more ambulance patients. Now the funny part is, how can I have more ambulance patients if I don't have any ambulance cars yet? So I'm not sure if it would work right now if I did it. And recently I've been, paying, I was focusing on building up this hospital. Let me just show you around if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, let's get rid of this. This is my first floor, which is a full clinic with almost everything in it. We do have the emergency. We do have all the radiology what we need, all the labs what we need, general surgery, internal medicine, orthopedia, the cardiology, neurology. For infectious disease, I haven't made it. It's just a place where they can go up to the top floor, and I haven't designed that one yet. And then traumatology here. And we also have some place where they can study and everything. Yeah, I'm trying. I actually wanted to make it 6 floors full, but I realized I don't need that much space. So it's going to be 4 floors, but pretty much full. I haven't done pathology. So the second floor, I already started this area I have to clear up. This is going to be my pathology. Yeah, there are going to be 4 floors. I wanted to make 6, and then I realized I don't need that much. So on the second floor, I have general surgery, cardiology, and traumatology. All hospitalization, all planned out, nothing built yet. The third floor, we are having the ICU unit. We have the orthopedia, neurology, and as you can see, every single department has its own elevators, so they are kind of like separated. Now when you see this whole area here is empty, I'm gonna put some extra both on these 2 floors. I'm gonna put some more radiology and what is it, some labs. And the 4th floor right now is just gonna be the ER, more hospitalization. Here I'm gonna have some helicopters, and this whole area is gonna be the infectious disease. How many people work there? Right now, 79. Right now, 79 people are working here. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I mean the subscription. I really appreciate it, my friend. So yeah, it is gonna be big. This is the 4th floor. So they're gonna be this is gonna be the infectious ER. Here is gonna be some helicopters. This area I'm not sure yet. I might put some more what is it? Like some administrative stuff and this and that. I'm not sure. Or possibly I'm gonna check out some mods, and there are some other kind of departments. I might put them on the 4th floor because I still have some place for that. And then basically that's it. So when you go up one more floor, there's going to be a gap here. The only problem is I originally planned for 6 floors, and as you can see, I have like extra 2 floors elevator because the elevator is still going to make it 6th floor, whatever I do. And that's really, really annoying. And I don't know what to do with it. Now, we'll see. Okay? All right. So 79 people are working right now here. If I haven't answered, I'm not sure. Which is kind of quite a lot, I know. But it's gonna be well over, probably a couple hundred people gonna work here, I think. Now, as you can see right now, on the 1st floor, I have huge spaces. I still have some offices that I didn't open. However, I think I will have to open them simply because I put a mod on it, which means that I can actually have a total of 32. Well, I don't even know if there is that many, but a total of 32 different insurance companies can be open at the same time. So technically, I could, if I wanted, open this one right away. That would be 10 more people. And this one right away, that would be 20. So I could get 30 more people right now. But since I'm still only doing the clinic, I only opened a small hospitalization here. And right now it's on the 2nd floor, but I'm going to move it up high. It's, it's going to be, I haven't really opened up hospitalization. That's the plan. Oh yeah, but I'm thinking like this area is my, what is it, the administrative place. Like this person right now is studying, this person as well. He is using advanced diagnosis. This guy, what's his name? James Gonzalez, look at that. Oh, why is he learning? No, he's not learning advanced diagnosis, but apparently still getting some of it. That's nice. But look at that. He's in the ER, but his acute medicine knowledge is 23%, and it's after some training. He started like really bad. However, oh no, his money is actually pretty good. Now this guy here, again, undergoes some training because her advanced diagnosis sucks. I want to be able to do that. So I love it. I have a little cafeteria here and everything. But I even have this one. I haven't really utilized this one, the janitor part. I could technically set every single janitor personally which areas you have to do. I haven't really set that up because I think it's a lot of work and I'm not at that point. So right now I'm just focusing on both building and treating people. And then the managing part is going to come in really when I have almost a full hospital and I have the hospitalization and everything. And then I can make sure that people can go everywhere. Actually, what I like is that you have, for example, a doctor. You can actually, you can even change, okay, I want to train them in anesthesiology. You can cross-train them anytime, okay? You have too many people, for example, in ER, you can train them to be able to do neurology, and then there you got it. Yeah, I haven't got an ICU, so I don't know yet, to be honest. Like, that's my one little thing I'm kind of thinking how I should do it, and I think I, I probably am, I know which one, but one is that I have the ER hospital. And if you check out one of my earlier, it's a whole series, so you could check out one of my earlier videos. You could probably find it by the title, which one it is. I opened up the hospitalization, and then I was still treating the people just like now. And I ended up getting some people in here, and then it turned out that they needed treatment that would be needed in other departments, and I could do it easily in cardiology office. I don't even need, they don't need to be hospitalized. But I couldn't release them from here because they were still sick, and I couldn't transfer them because cardiology didn't have hospitalization. That's why, despite my original plan that I would just do it step by step, that's why I went ahead and planned out the whole place, and that's why I'm gonna try my best to do the bare minimum of hospitalization of at least some places that I know that are important, and then get it, basically continue it from there. Because like ICU, you would have to have, I believe, a full diagnosis, then you can send them to ICU. But I have no idea how long they're gonna stay there. Yeah. So, well, I mean, so far, to be honest, my plan is going pretty well. Look at that. I only have 82 days in the game. Okay. And I practically, other than the infectious disease, I'm running the whole full hospital actually quite efficiently. And I'm making like not a whole lot of money, but look at that. That's the previous day. I actually make decent money and it runs pretty smoothly, right? So I think so far the game plan has been working, but this is gonna be a challenge. Like, how am I gonna, of course, as I said, first I wanna make some money to move this away so I can build up my pathology. So far I have one dead person altogether, so it's not really a priority. But then, um, I want to make sure that I'm not having a ton of people that I have to send away or they die, and I still bring it up. But as I said, now I can open all of these, right now 10 of them, but if I find maybe some other mods that have more insurance companies, I can open up to 32 of them. So that's the plan. Anyway, let's get back to business because we still only have 25,028. I worked less than an hour here in the hospital today, and time is running with us. So, okay, I think this is the one that she's waiting for the player. I hope that's the only one. And let's see what you have. Like, so many people I've seen, they didn't know or they didn't realize that you can actually click this thing and then you have all the possibilities, you know? It's a mod. You just go to if you're using Steam, if you bought it via Steam, which I believe the only thing you can do, you go to the workshops, and you have all the mods, and you just go for, I think I just searched for insurance or something, and there is one that you can extend to 10, but that one was like not really many. There are some people putting some likes and everything, saying that it's a good one, thumbs up, and that one didn't have a lot. But then I did another one, which I just found that up to 32. Yeah. Now the problem is that one that up to 32 is actually the the mod is not about having up to 32. The mod is about adding 2 extra insurances, which is actually quite fun. If you look at that, they add Medicare, which is makes sense, which means that if you add Medicare, you can open it up right away, and they give you 20 people, which is a ton. Yeah, same here, my friend. I don't use any other mod at this moment. I'm just using this because I don't want to mess up a lot of things. I totally agree with you. Actually, in general, like I'm playing, let's say, American Truck Simulator. The only mod I decided I'm gonna put in is a more realistic economy because I just wanted to make it because it was annoying without it. So, but normally I play any of the games that I play almost never use any mods. I prefer not to. I played even games like what's the game? The big one. gosh, I wanted to say it quickly. You know that huge game, the fantasy game, whatever, Skyrim. I played Skyrim. People are modding the crap out of it. I never put any mod on it, you know. I like to play it vanilla, but this one I think is pretty useful. But as I said, this one is giving you Medicare, give you 20 people right away. And this one is like a difficult one. For example, you have to have no untreated patients for 7 days. I don't think I ever had that before. Like it's always somehow, with the hospitalization, I think it's going to be good. Eventually, you will. Yeah, I'm 82 days. I'm at 82 days in the game. Yeah, so I haven't got any events yet. Use event button with completing second objective for quick snap care. So I haven't done quick snap care is here. I haven't even started up because I haven't. You would have to have 5 ambulances, and I haven't got any ambulance at the moment. So I haven't got any ambulance because I have spent so much money on building and working up that it's so far I couldn't buy any ambulance yet. But once I do that, if I get the 5 ambulance, then it's going to be quickly there. But you know what? I'm not even sure I really need that at this moment. It's fun. I've seen it. It's kind of like almost like a bit cheating. But like with this one, Medicare, and look at that. Bonus objectives are 1 of 49. I don't know if you can see it because it's quite faint, but bonus objective 1 of 49 bonus, which means that you can go up to I don't know how many people. So it's a lot of people, only 95% of the money. So it's not a very lucrative one, but it's a lot. And this one is very lucrative, 200%, but just to start is pretty difficult, you know. Have no untreated patients for 7 days. That's actually, I hope that once I have hospitalization, I can do it because then I can put them in the hospital bed. So I can treat them all. So far, many times, almost every day, I had a couple of people at the end. Sometimes not, but most of the times I had. All right, actually, let me quickly get back to it. So what is you just have a, okay. He is a general surgery. Now, he could be internally infectious. It's not going to be infectious. This is what I don't like about the game. I don't have any infectious diseases clinic set up yet, so it's not going to be infectious disease. That's kind of like, I wish that there was some, because that would be like giving me pressure that, hey, you have to build up your infectious disease. But anyway, that's fine. I cannot see your head, but that's fine. So what do we do? Diarrhea, fatigue, fever. I'm going to do some physical, abdominal palpation. I'm going to check her temperature because it could be extra high fever. We never know. And since he has fatigue, I'm going to do a speech listening. That's the easiest for now. And let's see if it helps. Low voltage burn. Okay, you are in the right department. That's good. Do you need anything like very serious right now? No. So let's just check with you. Do you need tranquilizers, speech listening? And that's pretty much it because it would give him recommendation. Physical we already had. Blood test would give him nothing. Oh yeah, okay. Give me a second. Let me send this guy over. So I think I only created one person, like physically, because one of the insurances, I don't remember which one. I believe actually it was the OPSI one. I think that was the OPSI one. That to start it, you had to create one uh, yourself, or was it the Protect Care? I'm not sure. One of these. So I did that. But yeah, I am very, very anal about that. Like if I hire somebody, unless I'm really out of money and I don't have chance, but I always try to keep at least that much money. I always look at the hidden perks. I never hire anybody with the drunkards, and I try not to hire anybody with a um, what is it? The depression. Depressed and drunk people, no, not in my hospital. Long commute, if they are very good in everything else, I do sometimes, but I also try to avoid them. But yeah, got drink at last night and then it's gonna screw up everything. No, thank you. But then again, since I love to control everything, that's the way you can see. It's like I'm not playing the doctor's mode, but at the same time, kind of I am, because I am treating, doing everything. I'm basically deciding on everything. However, like here, she already have one contusion. If I play the doctor mode, I have to basically do everything myself. Here, I'm just saying, okay, we already know what your problem, go and treat him. That's it. I forget about him. So I'm starting up with controlling everybody and just releasing them as quickly as possible. Now, one thing though, he's probably gonna get the analgesics, no problem, and the rest is all low. I like to make sure that whatever they have medium, they're gonna get at least that much treatment. Let's go. Okay, there you go. We already know what your problem is. However, you are in the wrong place. Uh, let's see how many people are in the cardiology right now. 4 people, but it's noon. I think that's fine. Go over there, please. Let's go to cardiology. And let's see. I think we're gonna just do a physical first. Physical escalation. Yeah, why not? Chest escalation. I don't need that because he already is getting pain medicine. I mean, I'm not sure that they're gonna give it to him. So should I do that? I don't know this because we already know what your problem is. Same thing. So both of these, we don't need any of them because we already know that that's what you have. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give him a thorax percussion as well, just to make sure that he's clear. So this guy is gonna jump up and get out of here. In the meantime, we have some people happily leaving. That's good. Okay, anything else? Yeah, he has confusion, you see? He needs some tranquilizers, just as I expected. No need for evaluation, blood or differential diagnosis, so we're just going to treat him. Again, everything, I don't need to touch it. And he's disappearing from here. Now, who is this guy? Because Richard Smith seems to be... I'm always checking here who is Richard Smith. Yeah, he is the one who is in danger. And William White. Where is William White right now? Let me see. He's in the toilet. Okay. Because he still has some possible dangerous things, but he's just having a good time. I don't know why he is not going to go. He's not going anywhere. He's not doing anything. He should be, like, I think he's waiting for a doctor. Vision doctor can order surgeon as a performance. Yeah, I mean, you can watch it. I haven't done one because you see, I haven't opened any of them, but since you are doing everything, you can technically, you basically order it and then you follow the guy and you watch him. But I mean, how could you? That would be like a whole different game to actually have like, okay, remove this, do this, whatever. That would be, it could be a cool extension, but it would be like a really big extension of this, like this game but like getting one level deeper and actually doing a whole surgery the same way. Like, what is the next step? What is the next step? Oops, the guy died, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. But that would be a cool thing. I agree. So anyway, let's go back to... Wait, not Lisa Johnson. Wait. Didn't I get another guy first? Paul Taylor? Oh no, okay. Okay, it's just Lisa Johnson. Fine. Wait. There was another guy. Richard Smith. Oh no. No, never mind. Go to... No, he's being treated. Hold on. Lisa Johnson. Okay, I kind of messed it up. Sorry about that. Let me find our dearest. We just have to find the waiting for us. Who is there? What? Nobody's waiting for us? I'm confused right now. Hold on for a second. Who was that? Treated? No. 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 And I don't see anybody like, actually, Lisa Johnson. No, he's just going to the lab. I don't see anybody in the color that, so, okay. Okay. But somebody came up and I don't know who, and I didn't do anything with him. So anyway. Oh wow, that's gonna be a long time, but good luck. Actually, I'm wrapping up in a second myself. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the subscription. And I'm basically doing about this time every day, almost every day. Not always this game, sometimes the Ostrip, which is a medieval city village building. But I'm pretty much at this time I'm online for about an hour in the morning, my time. So thank you for coming, and I see you next time, right? Thank you. So what do you have here? And we actually gonna have to finish slightly early because before I go to work, I need to do something. Well, let me see what we have here. Nausea, weakness, abdominal pain. Let's do a physical abdominal palpation, temperature management, and I think I'm gonna do a blood pressure. Okay. I hope I'm not missing any patients right now because it seems like I might be. Hopefully not. Jessica Barkley, breathing problems. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna give you some bronchiolitis so that you can breathe better. But other than that, let's do a physical chest. Let's do a temperature and let's do a oral cavity. Okay. John Wright. Oh, he finished the Johnnyoscopy and he didn't bring up anything, unfortunately. Okay. So we have no choice. It's still only 12:14, so it's still early. I'm gonna send him to these two because it's one place and very quick and doesn't hurt, no discomfort. So go to that place, check out what you have. All right, we already know that this is what you have. You might still have, but you already get eardrops, you know, so I don't think that we need to do anything here. We are just going to treat him. All right. and then he can go home. That's fine. Okay, guys, I have to finish it here. I need to go to work, and before that, I have something to do. So, thank you so much for coming. I hope that you enjoy this game and the way I'm playing. You know, sometimes I'm building, sometimes I'm designing, sometimes I'm being a doctor, and sometimes I'm even gonna be a doctor in a higher level when I cannot even see some things and figure out everything 100%. Don't even let the doctors finish up and clean up for me. Um, I hope that you like that kind of gameplay. Uh, I'm also playing, as you know, some other games, the Ostriv series when we are building a medieval village and other stuff, and some others sometimes. But if you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit subscriber, come back to me. I'm pretty much online every morning, my time, roughly an hour at this time. So this is the end of the hour. I don't know, wherever you are, this would be the time when I'm not normally finishing. So I would like you to, I would like to see you guys here. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you think would improve things, let me know. I'm always very happy to hear that. Okay, guys, so I gotta go and take care. See you next time. Bye bye.